All right, guys, you're now back with Travel Guru VT. If you can do me two big favors, please like this video and subscribe to the channel so we can keep this content coming to you. And let's just get right into it. This is episode 2 of our flight deals based travel series. This trip that we just finished was from Boston to Charlotte, North Carolina, nonstop both ways. And the ticket price was $52.50, and that included window seats going and coming back. So without the seats, it was $11 cheaper. So once again, just want to keep reminding you guys and showing you guys that you can travel on a budget. You know, it's not far fetched. It's not a pipe dream. You know, you don't have to sleep in a Fleabag Inn motel or anything like that. Like, the deals are definitely out there. And if you're having trouble finding deals, hit us up on the website or just leave a comment under this video. www.travelguruvt.com. Fill out the travel questionnaire at the top of the page, and we'll get back to you, and we'll make it work. All right, but back to the trip. So this was a one-night trip. You know, they had deals for roughly around the same price if you wanted to stay 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 nights. So I just usually do a 1 or 2 nighter just to, take the trip, show you guys how it's done, what you can do, things like that. So my flight for this past trip left around 12, let's just say around 12:45, 1 o'clock. Flight left on time, arrived 30 minutes early, which was nice. Got to the airport. It was about a 15-minute trek down to the outside where the airport shuttles are. It's at the Charlotte airport is section number 1 where the hotel shuttles pick up at and drop off. So I got down there, called the hotel, told them I was in town. They said, boom, no problem. Someone will be by to pick you up in like 15 to 20 minutes. And that's exactly what happened. Now, weather kind of got in the way a little bit, but it still worked out overall for the trip. But it was raining the day that I got there. It wasn't heavy rain, but it was steady showers, if that makes any sense. And then the next morning when I got up, it was like pouring rain, the majority of the day until it was time for me to go to the airport, and then it cleared up. But that happens, but it was still a cool trip. So got to the airport, got checked in, all that, everything was good. I had my suitcase with me from Takeoff Luggage. And in case you guys haven't seen that video, check it out. It's a hard shell suitcase that you can use for Spirit Airlines, Allegiant Airlines, and Frontier Airlines. And it is the same size as their personal item that you're allowed to bring on board for free to go under your seat. And the suitcases run from anywhere from $99.99 to $129.99. But if you want to do these flight deals on those airlines, or if you just take those airlines in general, it's a great investment. Just one round trip will pay for that suitcase for you, because you're not spending it on carry-on fees. So if you want to get one of those suitcases, I'll leave a link in the comments. www.takeoffluggage.com/travelguruvt. And they were also kind enough to give us a code for you guys that will give you 10% off your entire order if you use the promo code TravelGuruVT. Just keep that in mind, and I'll leave it in the comments below. But yeah, so the hotel picked me up from the airport, took me over there. It was a Hyatt House Charlotte Airport was the exact location, but it was a great room. It's an all suites hotel, which I love. So hotel, I'll put that footage up as well. If you guys don't follow us on Snapchat, I encourage you to. You get to see episodes in real time as stuff is happening. But if not, I'll put up a video about the room as well. But you come in and there's a nice little kitchen area, a mini fridge, a little cooktop, some counter space, a bar area with a couple bar stools where you can sit at, your makeshift table essentially. Then there was a couch, it was a pull-out couch at that, so if you got, couple, more than 2 people with you, you can pull out the couch for them. The living room had, I believe, a 50 or 55-inch TV, which was really nice. And you go into the bedroom, it was a king size bed, and they had like probably a 40-some-inch TV in there as well. But it was a real nice layout, real clean hotel. The elevator, one of the elevators wasn't working while I was there. So you had to walk essentially all the way to the back of the hotel to get on the elevator, which was kind of a nuisance at times, but getting steps in, so it didn't matter. They did have stairways that you could take throughout the hotel to get upstairs if you didn't want to wait for the elevator. And so we got there around, landed at 3, got to the hotel around 3:40ish, 4 o'clock, somewhere up in there, checked in, got in the room, everything was cool. Then after a day of traveling, I was quite hungry. So, I looked online, it was raining, so I wasn't trying to go far and didn't want to do the DoorDash thing. So, I just looked up restaurants near me on Google, and it popped up with this place called Chicken King that had great reviews. So, and it was, I don't know, maybe a 4 or 5 minute walk from the hotel. So I'm like, you know what? I'll go for it. So, I walk over there, get inside, huge menus everywhere. They had a specials board, with the daily specials. And it was Chicken King, but they also had beef tips, ribs, seafood, all sorts of good stuff like that. And the prices were pretty good. I can't front. Prices were pretty good. Food was amazing. I originally went over there thinking I'm just going to get some wings and, see what it's about. But once I saw the menu, I figured I would venture out and try, some non-chicken stuff. Because I figured, these guys got to be pretty good if, they're called Chicken King, but they sell all these other dishes as well. So I ended up getting a seafood combo, came up to like 18 with tax, 18 and change. But it had 2 pieces of flounder, fillets, debone, so just good eating. It came with shrimp, oysters, and 2 sides. I got collard greens and green beans for my sides. Been on a little mini veggie kick lately. And instead of the fried oysters, I swapped those and just got extra shrimp. And they are like the little popcorn shrimp, but they call them calabash shrimp. So got a bunch of those instead of the oysters, in addition to the shrimp that already came with it. So it was a pretty nice hearty plate, and it came with hush puppies as well. Forgot to mention. But got back to the hotel. Also got their dessert. That was the cheesecake in a cup, or cheesecake parfait. That was really good. That was only $4, and it was out of the park, delicious. So got back to the room, ate the food. I couldn't even finish it. It was so delicious and just so much of it in that tray. Like, I swear it had to be like 100 of those little shrimp in there. And they weren't the frozen little popcorn shrimp either. These were freshly breaded and fried, which made a huge difference. Like, I'm all about freshness, quality, and quantity. So if you can make all of those 3 things tie in with your price, that's a 10 from me every time as a reviewer. So, got something to eat, and then on the way back to the hotel, also stopped at the little gas station over there, the Circle K. Got a couple bottles of something called John the Bootlegger or Jake the Bootlegger. Little $2 bottles. They were 2 for $4. Nice little drinks. You're not near a liquor store. You're out of town. I don't really drink beer like that, so it hit the spot. So did that, ate. I was tired from traveling, so I called it a night early, and then woke up the next morning. I originally had plans to go uptown Charlotte, taking the light rail system, but the rain was just crazy. So, even if I would have taken the light rail up there, I wouldn't have been able to do the things I had planned for you guys. But that is one of the Spirit's destinations that always has great price fares. So be on the lookout for that. You're looking for somewhere to go for a couple days. That's the one of the places you should have in mind. You're not trying to spend a lot, or just trying to get the best bang for your buck. The room was 113 and change for a night, which wasn't bad. I originally had picked a room at the Quality Inn. It also had a shuttle and breakfast and all that. But for 113, I figured, well, now I'll step up to the Hyatt. A nicer room that was a suite. It was like a 1-bedroom apartment essentially, as opposed to the Quality, or it would have been just a standard hotel room. And also, the shuttle at the Hyatt House, they will take you pretty much anywhere within a 3-mile radius. And they had like a list of places on the website that are nearby attractions and restaurants and things like that. They had the Billy Graham Library. I don't know if you guys know who Billy Graham is, but if you don't, look him up. He's big down there. They had a NASCAR museum close by, There was also a place called Carowinds. I guess it was like an amusement park that was close by as well. The light rail station to go to Uptown Charlotte was close by. A few restaurants. There was McCoy's Barbecue, a place called OMB, B as in Bob. That was another restaurant that was around. Had some decent reviews. Nana's Soul Food Kitchen, I believe, was another one of the places. But most of those places on the website, if they're within a 3 mile radius, the hotel shuttle will take you there and pick you up. No charge, no problem at all, which is a great perk that I wanted to use, to the fullest while I was there. But the weather had other plans, but it still worked out. Still a good trip. So I'm glad you guys tuned in. If you don't follow us on Snapchat, please follow us, subscribe on Snapchat. Travel Guru VT. You get to see all the episodes in real time as it's happening. On YouTube, we just do the recap episodes, but in the future, we could be bringing the entire episode to YouTube. But for now, if you just go ahead and follow us on Snapchat, you'll have all that raw footage, get to see the episodes as it's happening and B-side footage as well that doesn't make YouTube. Our next trip is going to be in about a week, actually. So around the first weekend of March, we're going to Steel Hill Resort in Sanbornton, New Hampshire. Got a place over there for the week. It's a nice place. I went there before for my honeymoon, but we're going back this time with the kids and all that. It's pretty nice. They got a few outdoor pools, a nice indoor pool. It's pretty nice. And trust me, just be on the lookout for that. I'll have some stuff up here, but I'll also have more real-time stuff on Snapchat. So definitely subscribe to both. And I'll leave a link in the description as well for our Snapchat channel. Once again, just want to thank you guys for continuing to check us out, like and subscribe to the videos and commenting. I really appreciate it. Things are only going to get better as we go along. Some other things to look out for. The merch is now available. That is up on the website, www.travelguruvt.com. There's a link up there for the merch. Just doing t-shirts right now with the logo on it. Check it out. But so we got the resort trip next week coming up, and a couple weeks after that is going to be St. Thomas. That's going to be a very nice trip. You definitely want to be on Snapchat following us as well for that one. St. Thomas is going to be nice. And then a couple weeks after that, we're hitting Nashville, I believe. And there's some more stuff coming up during the summer, but I don't want to get too far into that until everything is confirmed on all fronts for those other trips. But definitely, once again, I appreciate you guys. Keep liking the videos, sharing the videos, commenting, subscribing. If you find any value in this video, hit the like button. Feel free to share this with anyone. And just keep looking out for us. And there's also going to be, I'm just going to flood you guys this week with content because I got so much I want to talk to you guys about and tell you, but I think I should just flood with content, and that way you guys will see what's coming in the future. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, comment. We appreciate you. We love you. Flight Deals Gang, episode 2. We're out.